All right, so let's look at 3 reasons you might be having a difficult time with your squat. So does your squat look like this? You're trying to get down low. Instead of bending at the knees, you find you bend a lot at the hips. And as you lower yourself down, instead of getting down into an optimal position here, you get down low and your chest lowers to the ground. You end up looking straight at the ground and you're not getting down in a great squat position. One reason could be you just have really long legs in proportion to your torso. So if you have a short torso and specifically long femur, hip bones sit pretty high, in order to keep balance in your squat, you are going to bend forward. Because if you were to squat in a more upright position, because of the long femur and your hips sitting far back in this case, you would actually feel like you're tipping back and losing balance. So what are some things you can do to fix that? So right off the bat, what we would do is we would elevate your heels. By elevating your heels, all of a sudden getting down into an optimal squat position becomes a lot easier, especially if you're having that issue with super long legs. Here's a quick mobility routine that would help you with that. Both legs at 90 degrees. This is called the 90-90. Chest goes down and forward over the knee. You're going to slide over towards your foot and back up. Chest goes forward, down over the knee, and to the side, and repeat. You do that about 10 times on one side, flip it around, do 10 times on the other side. The next stretch would be a hip flexor stretch. Knee down, opposing leg forward, shoot your body weight forward, chest up, head up. You're gonna feel a deep stretch in this hip flexor. If your quads are tight, you're gonna feel a deep stretch in the quads. Again, you're doing this 10 to 15 times on one side, switch it up 10 to 15 times on the other side. And one more issue you might have would be tight calves. So if you look at the bottom angle of the squat, there's a lot of flexion required at my ankles here. So let's say we rule out tight hips and you rule out having just extremely long legs in proportion to the rest of your body. The other issue you want to look at is your ankle mobility. So if I have poor ankle mobility, I cannot get down in this position because a lot of flexion is required here. One of the issues that might arise is tight calves. How do we address that? A few things. Foam roller. You're going to get down, get one leg over the roller. You could roll forward and back. If that's too easy, you can cross the other leg on top. There's way more weight on this while I'm doing it. The other thing is you can just manually get in there with a lacrosse ball and massage your calves. You're gonna find over time, as you do these things, your squat will improve.